Well, guys, we're here in Mexico City right now. It's raining. It's been raining all day for a couple of days now, and I'm actually traveling alone. It's my first time ever traveling alone anywhere, which I just had this realization as I was coming here because I've traveled to over 20, maybe 25 countries, but it's always been with family, friends, ex-girlfriend, and I've always identified as someone who loves to travel. And I realized this is my first time actually doing it alone, which made me question, like, I wonder if I really do like to travel, right? Or if it's going to be different doing it alone. And I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. I was pretty nervous. It intimidated me a little bit once I started to think about that. And I can say that genuinely, I've learned more about myself on this trip than I have in a very, very, very long time. And I've done so many things already in 4 or 5 days that make me really proud of myself. And I'm wondering, when's the last time that you did something, that I did something, like if you really think about it, when's the last time you did something that you were really proud of? Not in a way of like, oh, I passed a test or and of course be proud of yourself for passing your test or whatever it is. I'm not saying that that's definitely something to be proud of, but I mean something that made you really uncomfortable, something that no one forced you to do. It wasn't an assignment. It wasn't. You could have said no, right? But instead, you chose to say yes to the thing that made you a little bit uncomfortable, the thing that pushed you out of your comfort zone. And maybe in the process, you felt stressed, you felt nervous, you felt anxious. But once it was over, everything was okay. And maybe better than you expected. And you proved to yourself, hey, my thoughts don't have to equal my actions. My thoughts of, this makes me uncomfortable, I don't want to do it, doesn't mean you don't still do it. Or you have to listen to those thoughts telling you, just stay home, stay in your comfort zone. I don't want to do it, so don't do it, right? Because often we let those thoughts, and those are, I think it's a protection. It's a way our brain protects ourselves over, thousands of years of human evolution. Our brain has done a lot of things to figure out how to protect us. And I think that is one of those things where we let it override. We let that protection mechanism override our life. Hey, our brain sends us a signal. This could be dangerous. This makes me uncomfortable. This is out of our comfort zone. Don't do that. Don't go there. And I think that's not what we're meant to do. I think we're meant to do quite the opposite. Obviously, if something is physically unsafe, maybe think about it a little more. But if you diagnose the situation, you say, why am I scared of this? Is it because it makes me uncomfortable? Is it because I'm out of my comfort zone? It's something new, it's something different. Probably you should do it. And I guess what I'm getting at here is sometimes you should take the leap. Even if there's part of you that's telling yourself not to, it's not always right. Your thoughts don't have to equal your actions.